Hello, my name is Ryan Hughes and I'm Head of Active Portfolios here at AJ Bell. I'm here to talk to you today about one of our favourite funds, the M&G Emerging Markets Bond Fund. M&G Emerging Markets Bond is an emerging market bond fund that looks to maximise long-term total return through a combination of both income and capital growth. M&G can trace its heritage back to 1931 and can claim to have launched the first ever mutual fund in the UK. It's now one of the largest asset managers in the UK. The fund is managed by the hugely experienced Claudia Kalic, who's run the fund since 2013. She's supported by a large team of investment professionals focusing on fixed interest investments across the world. Kalic has been involved in emerging market bonds for over 20 years. The investment process focuses on identifying opportunities across the emerging markets universe, as well as government and corporate bonds that also include debt denominated in local currencies and developed market currencies such as US dollars, euros and sterling. Many emerging market countries issue their debt in one of these currencies. Idea generation comes from analysing the macroeconomic situation across different countries. The fund looks at factors including economic growth, interest rates, inflation and politics to see if it can form a positive view on the country's economic outlook. At the same time, the analyst team will look at both government and corporate bonds to understand the debt structure and ultimately determine how creditworthy each bond issuer is. Ultimately, the manager will invest only in those countries where the overarching view is positive and will look for specific opportunities within these countries. At the same time, the sensitivity to interest rate movements will be managed carefully given the different economic cycles the underlying countries may be following. The result is a portfolio of around 70 to 80 positions, with individual country weights limited depending on how secure that country is judged to be. The neutral position is around 1/3 in local currency government bonds, 1/3 in US dollar issued government bonds and 1/3 in US dollar issued corporate bonds, but the fund is able to be flexible on this. In our opinion, the fund benefits from a very experienced fund manager who's backed by a large team of analysts to assist in idea generation. The investment process is clear and established with a flexible approach to take advantage of the opportunities that arise across the market. However, it should be noted that the fund can be volatile given the nature of the investment and the currency exposure it takes. On the favourite funds page of our website, you can find a simple one-page AJ Bell report on this fund. It'll show you some of the key information about the fund as well as our verdict on it. We hope this short video helps you with your investment research and makes it easier for you to choose investments right for you. The AJ Bell Favourite Fund list has been designed for people who like to choose their own investments, and you should do your own research to ensure that any fund you select is appropriate for your objectives, attitude to risk and financial circumstances. The Favourite Fund list isn't a personal recommendation. If you're unsure about any of this, please speak to a financial advisor. Thank you very much for watching.